Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever online match of ComedySportz Cincinnati. Just a quick note before we dive into the match. We are so excited to have all of you at this free event. If you would like to help us cover ongoing expenses by leaving a tip for ComedySportz and our producers, OTR Improv, just announced Best of Cincinnati for the 6th consecutive year by CityBeat. You can do that via PayPal, online, or on the app. Our handle is hello@otrimprov.com. Now, please welcome to the field tonight's referee, L.O. Ellen Broderick.
What is up? Welcome to ComedySportz Cincinnati, live, coming to you at your own very abode. We are so excited to be here with all of you tonight, virtually, of course. This is our very first online match, and we cannot wait to share it with all of you. So, for those of you who may have never been to a ComedySportz match in person, in real life, this is real life. What is ComedySportz? Well, ComedySportz is not comedy about sports. It is comedy as a sport. So we have players, we have our virtual field. I am a ref, and there are fouls. And I should also tell you before we jump into our fouls, because there's a lot of them, this is all completely made up on the spot, totally improvised based on your suggestions. And tonight, you are our loyal fans. So give it up for yourselves, loyal fans. You can make all the noise you want at home. You're not gonna bother anybody. You're just gonna get excited. All right, our first foul is called the brown bag foul. You can do that motion with me or not, but I trust that you're doing it. But the brown bag foul is for anyone who says something rude, crude, racist, sexist, any of the ist, anything that's just generally not cool or unkind. I will tweet my whistle and call a brown bag foul on that offending player. And for the rest of that game, they will have to go find a bag, hopefully a brown one, or some sort of object to put over their head for the remainder of that game. Now, if we see a loyal fan who we need to call a brown bag foul on in the chat, I will tweet my whistle, and that person will be out of the chat for the remainder of that game. So, watch yourselves. This is totally clean comedy for everyone. Our next foul is called the groaner foul. You can say that with me and do the motion, or you can do your own thing. The groaner foul is for anyone who says something lame, dad jokey, punny, generally a knee slapper. That is a groaner foul. Just so you know what a groaner foul truly feels like, Announcer Dottie, do you have an example of a groaner foul for us?
Of course I have an example of a groaner foul, Ref Ellen. Who was the spiciest knight of the round table?
I don't know. Who?
Sir Racha.
Do you all feel that feeling deep in your stomach, the groany, groan feeling? If you feel that, you can type in your chat groan in huge caps letters with as many exclamation points and special characters as you feel express your true feelings. If I see that in the chat, I will tweet my whistle, and the offending player's team will lose 1 point for that round if you don't accept their apology. But if they apologize and you feel for them and you think that it's genuine, they will not lose any points for that round. All right, those are our fouls. You know what ComedySportz is. You are now a loyal fan. Announcer Dottie, I'm tossing it back to you to introduce tonight's players.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an incredible match. These two teams have been competing against each other for years. First up, coming off a recent loss and fighting mad, is the Northern Kentucky Grass in blue. Voted MVP for the NHL, the National Ha-Ha League. It's Flo, the Incredible Folk. Hey, playing defense in the dope position, it's Jonathan, Three-Toed Salamander. And your captain of the blue team is Sean. We are the world, we are the Dylan. Welcome, blue team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, show some love for the Cincinnati Big Machine in red. Voted best pitcher since Mad Tree on Tap. It's Andrew Ian Let Me Adams. He broke the speed limit, eating a three-way. It's Tortoise and the Harrison Hensley. And your captain of the red team, it's Kevin Bauer Ranger. Hello, red team. And now, welcome back to the screen, Ref Ellen.
All right, you just met all of our players. Now it's time to get started. But before we start, I want you to know that every time I say both captains to the screen, I want you to give them your best round of applause, scream and shout and let it all out. Do your thing from home, and we will feel your good energy through the screens. All right, so here we go. Both captains to the screen, please. There they are. And I can feel the good vibes flowing. All right, Captain Kevin, Captain Dylan, Captain Shake. Okay, that's one way of doing it. All right, so I don't have coins. They're all locked away in my childhood piggy bank, and it wouldn't matter anyways because I can't toss them in front of you. So what I need you to do is find something in your house that is soft and fuzzy, and you have 5 seconds, or whoever gets here first, to do it. Ready? Go. Whoa, that was very speedy. All right, Captain Sean, what is it that you have?
I have a Pokemon. Its name is Meryl. Apparently, its special skill is running small errands.
That's an important special skill that I heavily respect. And Captain Kevin, what do you have?
I have a blankie from the Ohio State University.
Ooh, you know what? I'm so sorry, but running small errands trumps a blankie. So I'm going to have to give this one to Captain Sean. All right.
Wait, yeah?
Yes, you. Running errands is a very important thing. All right, Captain Sean, I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of Try That On for Size. So would you like to go first or second? Second it is. All right, you get your players ready. I'll get our loyal fans ready. So for the game of Try That On for Size, we're going to need a number of suggestions. So for all of our loyal fans, you can start typing in those suggestions into your chat. These suggestions are going to be things like active activities. So maybe something that you would do in the summer, a sport that you might like to play, a hobby that you have, or chores that you love to do, or chores that you hate to do. All sorts of active activities. So no sleeping because that is not active enough. All right, now we have Harrison, and I'm going to ask Harrison to start miming an activity so he and Flo can show you how the game works.
I'm drinking water. Try that on for size.
I'm waking myself up with an alarm clock. Try that on for size.
Great. So as you can see, it's the same activity, but they're calling it different things. Play will continue back and forth until someone repeats or hesitates, or if they change the motion that they're doing, or if they just are not selling it hard enough for us. I will tweet my whistle, and they will be out of there. Feel free to do the out of there at home. It's very satisfying. All right, now I think we're getting all of our players ready for the first round. Players in your game of Try That On for Size, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Announcer Dottie, do you have a suggestion from our chat for us?
I do. The first suggestion is swimming.
Swimming? All right, swimming. Harrison, you're starting. Begin.
I'm swimming. Try that on for size.
I'm opening the curtains to see if the neighbors are out. Try that on for size.
I'm breaking up a fight in a middle school. Try that on for size.
I'm parting my hair. I want to look out and see everyone.
Oh, that was too long of a hesitation from Harrison, so he is.
Oh, she never said try that on for size.
Let's get our next red team player up on the screen. And while we're doing that, Announcer Dottie, what is our next suggestion?
Our next suggestion is what I did today, pulling weeds.
Ooh, pulling weeds. All right, Flo, you are up.
I'm pulling weeds. Try that on for size.
I'm throwing out my sister's dolls. Try that on for size.
I'm emphasizing a point. Try that on for size.
I'm showing everybody how rich I am. Try that on for size.
I'm making sure my sleeves are staying back while I wash my hands. Try that on for size.
I'm a magician in Vegas. Try that on for size.
Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna pull your hair. Try that on for size.
That's not cool, Flo. No hair pulling. You are out of here. All right, let's get our next blue team player on the screen and our next suggestion, announcer Dottie.
Our next suggestion is the chicken dance.
Oh, a classic. Kevin, we're starting with you. Begin.
I'm doing the chicken dance. Try that on for size.
I'm a bad actor in a Jackie Chan movie. Try that on for size.
I'm a little fiddler crab. Try that on for size.
I'm playing a star in the school pageant. Try that on for size.
My sister will just not stop talking. Try that on for size.
I'm an alien that eats through my hands. Try that on for size.
I'm performing a Muppet show. Try that on for size.
I have 2 puppets that have repetitive motion disorder. Try that on for size.
I'm playing 2 small accordions. Try that on for size.
I wish I had some gloves. Try that on for size.
I'm scratching the back of a Sasquatch. Try that on for size.
I'm massaging a lawnmower with shaving cream. Try that on for size.
That's too dangerous. I cannot consent to that. Jonathan, you are out of here. All right, let's get our next and possibly last blue. Oh, it is our last blue player. This could be our final round. Announcer Dottie, what is our suggestion?
Throwing a frisbee.
Throwing a frisbee. Sean, we're starting with you. Begin.
I'm throwing a frisbee. Try that on for size.
I'm putting a big DVD into a DVD player. Try that on for size.
I'm extending the hand of friendship, then going psych. Try that on for size.
I'm maxing out my credit cards. Try that on for size.
I am in the Prussian army and I'm doing an 18th century salute. Try that on for size.
I'm telling Jasmine to get on the carpet. Try that on for size.
No, you don't tell Jasmine what to do. She'll do what she wants. Kevin, you are out of here. All right, let's get our final red player on the screen. All right, and announcer Dottie, what is our suggestion?
Our suggestion is coloring my hair.
Coloring my hair. All right, Andrew Ian Adams, we are starting with you. Begin.
I'm coloring my hair. Try that on for size.
I'm shaving my head to reveal an ancient secret tattoo map. Try that on for size.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Try that on for size.
I am practicing the technique of studying personality by reading the bumps on your head, which I think is called phrenology. Try that on for size.
Try that on for size.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a slot machine. Try that on for size.
Someone's going to count my vote someday. Try that on for size.
Hey, my team just won the World Series, but I have a very small amount of room in which to celebrate. Try that on for size.
I'm just doing the na of the Macarena. Try that on for size.
When you do the Macarena, you do it all or you don't do it at all. And Andrew, out of there. That means 5 points to the blue team. Bringing our score to what, announcer Dottie?
That brings our score to a, well, I'd show you, but I can't get my video up. So the blue team has 5 and the red team has 0. Oh, there we go. There's the score.
Look it good, announcer Dottie. All right, so the blue team has 5. That means I need Captain Kevin to the screen, please. Captain Kevin, you're trailing, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right, you take it in stride. I respect that. So, what game do you want to play?
I think I want to play after my favorite movie. Welcome to Weekend at Virtual Jurassic Park.
Ooh, I'm into it. You get your players ready, and I will get our loyal fans ready. For the game of Weekend at Virtual Jurassic Park, we're going to need a suggestion. So start typing something into your chat that costs between $25 and $75. While you're doing that, for this game, we're going to see a 1-minute setup scene, and that's going to be based on your suggestion. And at the end of the scene, you will make a crucial decision to change the game. Based on your responses, we will see the same scene replayed with a twist. All right, Announcer Dottie, you've got a suggestion ready for me?
I do. They're coming in fast.
I can see them. They are some good, solid suggestions. Nice work, loyal fans. All right, what's it going to be, Announcer Dottie?
I like stuffing an animal.
Stuffing an animal. All right. Players, in your game of Weekend at Virtual Jurassic Park, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
I mean, it's too big. We've never done a whale before.
We should have prepared better for harpooning, Stephen.
I know you've always mentioned that, but raccoon, that's my forte, but a whale, oh.
You always try to go bigger than you can bite.
I'm still alive. Ow.
You gotta finish this.
Me? I don't know how to shoot this thing. You do it.
You do it.
No, you could just push me back in the water.
You're right, I better do it.
No,
Do it.
push me back.
Is he talking or is he just being goofy?
I
Push
think
me
he's
back.
talking goofy.
All right,
Push me back.
I can't do it. You do it.
Let's push him back.
All right. Well, we don't have a backhoe, so all right, we can. Oh, yeah. We should have shot him. Ugh.
Yeah.
And that is time. All right. That is your 1-minute setup scene. Fans, it is now up to you to make a crucial decision. Which character in that setup scene would you like to see turned into a dinosaur? Kevin, Harrison, or Andrew? You have 15 seconds to let us know in the chat.
Okay, I think we have a consensus.
All right, let's hear it, Announcer Dottie.
It looks like we're going to have a Kevinosaur.
All right, Kevin, you are now a dinosaur, and players in your Weekend at Virtual Jurassic Park, begin again.
It's too big. We should have learned more before we went harpooning, Stephen. I know they're a lot bigger than raccoons. You always try to do more than you can bite.
I'm still alive. Oh.
Yeah, you finish them off.
No, don't fish me off. Just push me back in the water.
Do it. Okay.
No.
You do it.
No.
You know what? Maybe you do it. Maybe we should just push him in.
Yeah.
Just, use your head.
And that is time. All right. So, my loyal fans, our loyal fans, that was the game of Weekend at Virtual Jurassic Park. Don't forget about this game because in a few minutes you're going to have to recall upon it when you get to vote for which team you liked most during this round. So now I need Captain Sean to the screen, please.
Yeah.
There he is, Captain
Hey.
Sean. How's it going?
Oh, I think it's going pretty well. It's a beautiful
Good.
day, and yeah, I found 5 points recently, and I
Hey.
really enjoy them.
It can only go up from there, in my opinion. So, announcer Sean, what game would you like to play next?
Do you have any advice?
Do I have any advice? I think I need some advice, and I'm sure the rest of our loyal fans do too.
I think we would then like to play Advice Panel.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Get your players to the screen and I will get our loyal fans ready. All right, loyal fans, we are so lucky to have some really great panelists here to give us some really great solid advice. So if you need advice on your home improvement projects, maybe you need career advice, relationship advice, school advice, any type of advice that you could possibly need, these panelists are here to help. So if you have questions for our panelists, go ahead and type those into the chat and announcer Dottie will go through those questions for us and we will get to ask our panelists those questions. But first, let's get to meet our panelists. So where we would normally have Jonathan, who do we have with us today?
I'm a spider and I'm scared because everyone's been cleaning everything.
That's understandable. It's that time of year, my spider friend. Well, thank you for joining us. And where we normally have Sean, who do we have with us?
Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm a guy who gives really good advice, but I'm new to using Zoom. And I apologize in advance. I frequently forget to unmute.
Totally fair. This is only my fourth time using it too, so we're gonna hang in there together. All right, and where we normally have Flo, who do we have with us today?
Oh, my name is Priscilla Eleanor, and I teach preschool at the Bluebird Preschool. And this week, our letter is S. Oh, wait, okay, S.
Well, thank you for joining us, Priscilla. All right, announcer Dottie, I think you've probably got some questions. I see them rolling on in. So, what's our first question?
Our first question is, I've always wanted to wake up to the smell of bacon every morning, but I don't have a butler. What do I do?
Ooh, always wanted to wake up to the smell of bacon, don't have a butler. What do they do? Let's see, Spider Friend, take it away.
What you need to do, don't go to sleep. That's when they step on you anyway. Stay awake. Stay next to the bacon.
Thank you, Spider Friend, and a guy who forgets to unmute. Oh, guy who forgets to unmute. You forgot to unmute. Hello. Oh, it looks like he's giving great advice. Maybe.
And
there we go.
That's how they do it in Saskatchewan.
Thank you, guy who forgets to unmute. And Priscilla, any advice?
Well, Silly Snake is here to help. And Silly Snake says, if you want bacon, you need to have a helper to help you get some bacon. So ask your mom or your dad to go to the store and get some bacon for you.
That is very reasonable advice that I still use as well. All right, let's see, announcer Dottie, what is our next question?
We have a couple of ones that are very topical to our times, which is how do I stay sane while homeschooling and/or how do I entertain the children?
Whoa, that's a two-parter. All right, how do you stay sane while homeschooling while entertaining your children? Well, hopefully you're entertaining them right now, so kudos for that. Guy who forgets to unmute. Any thoughts? Oh, Guy. Here we go again. Guy who forgets to unmute. You're doing it. He's giving solid advice. I can feel it.
I'm sorry. And if that doesn't work, try money.
Oh, well, money is one solution. All right, Spider, any advice for homeschooling and entertaining children?
Well, what our mother did, there was so many of us riding on her back that she left for a while, and a bunch of us just ate each other, and that was both entertaining and I think helped her stay sane.
All right, thank you, Spider Friend. And Priscilla, I'm sure you have some good advice for this one.
I don't understand what people are so like upset about. I mean, I've been teaching preschool for years, and I'm like completely sane. And you know, arts and crafts. That's all. Wait, what? Charlie? What? Oh my God! Give me that! Oh my God! How did he get these scissors? Okay, just make sure the sharp objects are put away, and whatever you do, don't give them glitter.
No, that is
Charlie, no!
good. Oh no. All right, let's move on to our next question. Announcer Dottie, what's our next question?
Our next question is, how do I know he really likes me?
Oh, such a great question. Let's see. A guy who forgets to unmute. How do we know he really likes me? Or anyone? How do they know? Okay. Oh, hey, guy. Guy who forgets to unmute. Unmute. Oh. Oh. Guy who forgets to unmute. Well.
Sorry. And the end.
Thank you. I'm sure that was a very lovely song. And let's see, Priscilla, do you have any advice for how to tell if someone likes you?
Well, first you need to like yourself.
Oh.
And then if you like yourself, does it really matter if they like you or not? No, it doesn't. Just like yourself.
Thank you, Priscilla. That was very wise. Thank you, thank you. And finally, our spider friend, any advice?
I may be just a spider, but I know it's all about commitment. And you know he loves you. You know he loves you when you know that he's willing to let you eat him. And then he knows, well, and then you know if you like him. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Spider, and that is time. All right, give it up in your homes for the blue team in their game of advice panel. So, to recap, we saw the red team in their game of Weekend at Virtual Jurassic Park, and then we just saw the blue team in their game of advice panel. So, now it is up to you, our loyal fans. You get to vote which team you liked best during this round. So, did you like the red team or the blue team? Tell us in the chat, and Announcer Dottie will tabulate those totals, and we will get our score moving along. All right, now let's see. While you're voting, a quick reminder that if you want to support the ongoing cause of improv and arts in the community, feel free to leave us a tip or a donation. Anything helps. You can follow the links that we've provided, and we are so grateful just to have you here with us tonight. So, Announcer Dottie, how's that score looking?
That score is looking pretty good. It's the blue team by a long shot, and they are now 15, and the red team is 0.
Man, oh man, you just can't catch the blue team. Thanks, Announcer Dottie.
You're welcome, Ref Ellen.
All right, let's get captain of the red team to the screen, please. There he is, Captain Kevin. You just can't catch up, but I'm going to give you a chance to catch up. Are you ready to play? Pass the mic.
Yes.
All right. I need all players to the screen, please. So let's get them together. Kevin, Sean, Harrison, Jonathan, Andrew Ian Adams, and Flo. All right, for the game of Pass the Mic, we're going to need some one-syllable word suggestions. So maybe a name or a noun, something one syllable. And the way that this game is going to work, it's a rhyming game. So the first player is going to start setting up a rhyme, and then that rhyme will have to continue until a player hesitates or messes up the rhythm or repeats, or if they're trying to make up a word and we know that it's not a word. I will tweet my whistle, and they will be out of there. All right, are my players ready?
Yes.
All right, announcer Dottie, what's our suggestions looking like?
Well, I got to go with this first one, which is Dot.
Dot, oh, perfect. All right, the suggestion is Dot. Kevin, we're starting with you. Oh, pass the mic, pass the mic.
The first suggestion is Little Dot. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
You are seeking, I have sought. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
It's 90 degrees. It's really hot. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Blue team's winning. Red is not. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Not by a little, but by a lot. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Sometimes I sleep on a little cot. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When I write, I also jot. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
You are fretting, I have fraught. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Beep, beep, up. I'm a robot. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When I sleep, it's on a little cot. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
We already have a cot in this game. Sorry, Jonathan, you are out of there. All right, announcer Dottie, let's get our next suggestion ready.
Our next suggestion is drink.
Drink. All right, Sean, we're starting with you. Begin.
I am thirsty. Had a drink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Last name Bell. First name Tink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh, that was a big hesitation we had there from Andrew Ian Adams. What? I know. I'm so sorry, but you are out of there. All right. We're going to start up again, but we're sticking with this suggestion. Let's see. We are starting with Flo.
All right.
Begin.
I'm on the cliff. I'm at the brink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
You like yoga? I like wings.
I was tall, but now I shrink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My favorite color is pink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Look at me. I can wink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Yo, 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 stink. Pass the mic.
Hey, Kevin, I don't like that negative energy. You are out of here. All right, announcer Dottie, let's get, what could be our final suggestion? Let's see, what's it gonna be?
It's gonna be nail.
Nail. All right, we are gonna start with Harrison and begin.
Oh, pass the mic. Pass the mic. This is a hammer I'm gonna nail. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm a tugboat. Here's my sail. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My hair is red. My skin is pale. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
The blue team always fail. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I wish I had some ginger ale. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Drop the mic. Drop the
Oh no, Flo just dropped the mic and dropped off the screen. Flo is out of there. All right, announcer Dottie, let's get our final suggestion.
I think our final suggestion that just came in is I.
All right, Sean, we're starting with you. Oh, pass the mic.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. I can see you with my eye. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
You say hello, I say goodbye. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
My upstairs neighbors want me to die. Pass the mic, pass the mic. Sorry, we're doing the show.
My upstairs neighbors want me to try. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I'd be a lot quieter if I were shy. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
One mushroom, it's a fungi. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Danielson, fight the Cobra Kai. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Take a look at this. I think it's a sty. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
Welcome to Hawaii. Here's your lie. Pass the mic, pass the mic.
I don't think that's the official pronunciation. Sean is out of there. All right, that means 5 points to the red team. Bringing our score to what, Announcer Dottie?
Okay, well, that brings our score to 15 for the red and, 5 for the red and 15 for the blue.
All right. Wowzers. All right. So, our loyal fans, this is bringing us to our last round of games for the night. So, let's get all the players on the field for the game of Smackdown. The way this game works is it is a pun achievement game. So we are throwing the groaner foul out for this round, and we are going to need lots of suggestions. So you can start typing those into the chat. Maybe animals or fruits or vegetables, your favorite meal, maybe celebrities or objects that you would find in your car or under your bed. All sorts of suggestions for this one. Announcer Dottie is going to get those in for us, and we are ready. Players, are you all ready?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. Announcer Dottie, do you have a couple suggestions for us?
I do. They're going so fast. How about handle versus toenail?
Handle versus toenail. Now, for each pun that makes me and our loyal fans laugh, I'm going to trust that we're all laughing together. I will give a thumbs up, and Announcer Dottie will give them a point for that pun. At the end, we will tally it all up for our final score. So this could make or break our teams. And here we go. Begin. Oh, Flo.
Oh, a fight between a handle and a toenail.
Who won?
The handle. He clipped that toenail.
Oh, Sean.
I saw a fight between handle and a toenail.
Who won?
Handle. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hallelujah.
All right, Kevin.
I saw a fight between a handle and a toenail.
Who won?
The toenail, it hung on.
Oh, Harrison.
I saw a fight between a candle and a toenail, or a handle and a toenail.
Who won?
The handle, because he's where it's at.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Jonathan.
I saw a fight between a handle and a toenail.
Who won?
The toenail and the handle, not sure, but let me tell you, it was sold out.
Oh, all right. And that brings us, thumbs up on that one. Announcer Dottie, what are our next 2 suggestions?
Our next 2 suggestions are Fig Newton and Godzilla. Fig Newton, the little cookie, and Godzilla, the big,
Blizzard. Yeah. All right. Fig Newtons and Godzilla. Begin. Kevin.
I saw a fight between Fig Newton and Godzilla.
Who won?
Godzilla, he could eat just one. He'd eat the whole thing.
It's true. I love Fig Newtons. All right. Let's see. Sean.
I saw a fight between Fig Newton and Godzilla.
Who won?
Fig Newtons, because they're very delicious and they attracted a whole series of other large monsters, including King Kong and Mothra, and a brand new Newton-based creature, which was really hard to beat.
All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, Jonathan.
I saw a fight between Godzilla and a Fig Newton.
Who won?
The Fig Newton. Some fighters have a 6-pack. The Fig Newton came in a 20-pack.
Ooh, nice. All right. Announcer Dottie, what are our next 2 suggestions?
Our next 2 suggestions are a salamander versus the Mona Lisa.
Two classics, Salamander versus Mona Lisa. Begin. Oh, I saw Harrison ready.
I saw a fight between a salamander and Mona Lisa.
Who won?
No one. They made up because they're in Louvre.
Oh, Sean.
I saw a fight between a salamander and the Mona Lisa.
Who won?
The Mona Lisa, duh, Vinci.
All right, Andrew.
I saw a fight between a salamander and Mona Lisa.
Who won?
The salamander, but Mona Lisa took it in stride. She smiled it off.
Jonathan.
I saw a fight between the salamander and Mona Lisa.
Who won?
Well, Mona Lisa, she beat the salamander, and then she resurrected him in a renaissance.
All right, Kevin.
I saw a fight between a salamander and the Mona Lisa.
Who won?
The salamander. I just don't get the Mona Lisa. Why? Smiles? What?
Okay, Kevin.
Cares?
Hello.
I saw a fight between a salamander and the Mona Lisa.
Who won?
The salamander, because he just kept changing his colors everywhere he went. And
All right, Johnny, let's get a suggestion, or well, two suggestions, and thumbs up.
It's going to be Cheez-Its versus a tiara.
Ooh, Cheez-Its versus a tiara. Begin. Harrison.
I saw a fight between Cheez-Its and a tiara.
Who won?
Why don't you ask the Cheez-Its?
What?
But actually, the real answer is the tiara, because she made the Cheez-Its Diane, Princess Diane.
Okay, Flo.
I saw a fight between Cheez-Its and a tiara.
Who won?
The tiara. First, the Cheez-Its squared off, and then the tiara crowned him.
Oh, and that is time. All right, while announcer Dottie is tallying up our final score, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us from wherever you are. This was our very first virtual online Comedy Sports Cincinnati match, and we are so excited that you could be here with us tonight. Now, later on down the road, maybe you can come visit us in person at our home of Madcap Education Center, or you can visit our producers, OTR Improv, at their home at Brew House in East Walnut Hills. So let's see. Oh, before I forget, you can like us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram, or if you can't remember any of that stuff, just give us a Google and we'll come right up. If you want to stay tuned for more information, for more online shows or classes or workshops, check us out online and we will send that information your way. Announcer Dottie, what's our final score? But before we do that, I almost forgot. We need a virtual drum roll. So on your lap at home or on your couch or wherever you are, or if you have confetti or string, get it ready because here we go. Announcer Dottie, what's the final score?
Well, going into that match, into that final round, the score was 15 for the blue team and 5 for the red team. After tallying that last round with a final score of 24-12, our winners tonight are the blue team.
Woo! Give it up for the blue team.
Congratulations, blue team. But let's hear it for all of tonight's Comedy Sports Cincinnati players. Thank you all for coming, and we want to say goodbye to our team. Let's say goodbye first to Andrew Adams from the red team, Harrison Hensley, and the captain of the red team is Kevin Bauer. For the blue team, it was Flo, the incredible Hulk, Jonathan Gerback, and on are your captain, Sean Dillon. The referee has been Ellen Broderick. Kurt Peters has been in the control room. I'm your announcer, Dottie Hansen. Thank you, everybody, and good night.